My wife and I have 5 kids, 3 daughters. We would have been married 33 years on May 7th. In spite of my stubbornness and my hard-headedness and my selfish pride and all those things that men can have, I have been married to a saint for 33 years. I am grateful for my wife. She and I have had 5 kids, and today we've got grandkids. And, you know, a buddy of mine in Congress, Dick Armey, used to say, if I would have known it was going to be this much fun being a grandparent, I'd have skipped being a parent. But you know, we have 5 kids, 3 daughters. And now that they've all grown up, and all of our daughters, they don't do the dollhouse thing anymore on Christmas Eve. And that makes Christmas such a more wonderful time for me, because I don't have to stay up all hours of the night trying to put together dollhouses. And there's dads and granddads and moms and grandmoms in this room that you can relate to what I'm about to tell you. At 4:30, 4:45, 5:15, I'm sitting there in the floor of my family room, trying to figure this dollhouse out, and I've got the glue in one hand and the directions in the other. And at about 5:30, I've asked dads and granddads what was the most important thing at 5:30 in the morning, knowing that they're going to be coming down those stairs at about 6:45, and they're going to want to see that dollhouse put together. Are the directions the most important? Is the glue the most important? Most dads would say the directions. I say neither was the glue the most important, neither were the directions the most important, but the most important thing at 5:30 in the morning was that picture on the box that showed what it was supposed to look like. Friends, we're at an interesting time in our nation's history. I believe so many Americans, they've gotten this skewed view of what politics is over the last 6-8 years. We've got kids that are growing up. We've got a generation of Americans. Not only do they not know what a landline is, we've got a generation of Americans that they don't remember when BlackBerry was a fruit. But we've got a generation of Americans that they've seen bailouts. They've seen stimulus packages that don't stimulate anything. And friends, they're looking for a picture of what it's supposed to look like. At this interesting time in our nation's history, Republicans and all of those who believe in a smaller, more accountable government, all of those that believe that we should allow people to keep more of their money to do what they need to do with it, all of those that believe that we should defend ourselves in time of war, all of those that believe that government is out of control, we invite you to join hands with us. And friends, we've got an opportunity to paint a picture to the world of what it's supposed to look like. Of how exceptional America is. That a poor country boy from Eufaula, Oklahoma, that grew up on the east side of the railroad tracks, could not swim in his public swimming pool until he was about in the 4th grade. Had to sit in the balcony of the movie theater until he was about in the 8th grade. Couldn't sit down below with my white friends. Because that young man chose to believe his coaches and his parents and those teachers that would kind of verbally twist his ear to force him to do what they knew he was capable of doing. That kid ended up serving in the United States House of Representatives and walking the halls that men like Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass and Thomas Jefferson, at different times in their lives, they walked some of the very halls that I did. Why? Because this place that you and I call home and the rest of the world calls America, it's a pretty exceptional place. Thank you very much for letting me come.